But what I would like to offer you today is an opportunity to unwind from this habitual thinking of scarcity. To find the moments to pause and see that in this present moment, in this moment, actually everything is okay. My meditation teacher says, if your mind is wandering toward the future or dwelling in the past, and you see things that are not okay, it's because you're not in the present moment. But in this moment, you're watered, hopefully fed, you're comfortable, things are okay. So I've been in this inquiry about what is enough for over 15 years. And this inquiry began in a very, for me, auspicious way. I came to an event. There was about as many people as you in the room. And I came to, it was a fundraising event, and the man, Les Traban, was sitting where I'm sitting, and I was sitting in the front row exactly where you were sitting. And he comes, and there's no introduction. There was no Amy, no introduction. He walks up, he stands in front of us and says the following: "You're swimming in a sea of scarcity, and you don't even know it." And I was like, what? That, I am? And this is how you're going to start your talk? I don't like that. And it grabbed me, literally grabbed me from behind my belly button and hooked me. And this conversation about scarcity and sufficiency and what is enough has had my attention since then. So in the book we write, let's put our thoughts and fears on loudspeaker for a moment. Stop and really listen to the clamor in your head and all around you. This is what we hear every day, all day. Quote, "If I only had more time, if I could just have a minute to myself, if I could only afford, if I were thinner, smarter, richer, faster, then I'd be okay. Feel better, do the things I really want to do. Then, and only then, will I be happy. But I'm so tired. I need more sleep, more exercise, a better body, plastic surgery, a nicer, sexier, richer mate, more closet space, new clothes, new phone." Come on, that iPhone is out. Came out, the second one came out this week. We need that new phone. New car. Or maybe the flip side. I have too much to do. I am drowning. My house is a mess with clutter. I'm so overwhelmed. I will never get it all done in time. If I only had one more day in the week or 26 hours in a day, then I'd have enough. On and on the story goes. We want more time, more space, more sex, more money. Always more money. No matter how much we have, there is never, ever, ever enough money. Sound familiar? Oh, so we have, in our conversation, we have this, what we call the myths of scarcity and excess. The myths of scarcity really was first articulated in Lynn Twist's book, The Soul of Money. And if you have not read that book, I highly encourage you to read that book. So the myths of scarcity are as follows. Number one, there is not enough. Number two, more is better. And number three, that is just the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Kind of like the climate at this point. There's nothing I can do about it, right? As a result of our work, Jen and I distinguish what we call the flip side of the coin, the myths of excess. Ready? Number one, you can have it all. Number two, having it all will make you happy. Number three, if you do not have it all or you're not happy, ready? It's your fault. Okay? That's the myths. So we created a pathway from these grips of scarcity, or in the book we call it the story of scarcity, toward a new world where we can self-author this world of sustainable abundance. And we chose those words carefully, sustainable abundance. So not only does Godin describe this journey from scarcity to sufficiency, he also touches on some of scarcity's biggest pain points, which we call time, money, and relationship, but he calls connection. So I often, when I meet people, work with people, come to workshops, normally that's where scarcity's pain points really show up. So to travel on this journey to ease the pain points, to travel from this place of scarcity to sufficiency, we created the 7 laws of enough. And understanding these laws, along with experimentation and practice, we talk a lot about practice for those of you who are in our track, can help us unwind and find our way home. So are you ready to begin?